All right, what's up, guys? My name is Jordan Wittenberg. This is the first video that I'll be posting on my YouTube channel. And in this first video, I'm just going to give an overview of the content you can expect on this channel. If I had to narrow it down to three categories, it will be faith, real estate, and basketball. And those are my main passions and areas of expertise. And so expect a lot of content in those areas. I'm a coach at heart and I'm a player too. And so being a student of the game is a big part of what I do in business, in sports, and in my personal life. And so I'll be sharing around those topics. And I made a list of content ideas that I will be creating individual videos on, and more likely a series of videos on. And I'm just doing these on one take. I'm not doing a bunch of takes and just going over and over again and overthinking it. I'm just going to put it out there, and I know it's going to be good sometimes, and other times I might stumble a little bit, but we're just pushing through it. And I want to get my message out and share what I'm learning in these different areas to help people along their journey. We're all at different parts of our journey, and I want to be able to share what I've learned along the way and help people on their path to trying to improve or learn about whatever they're trying to learn about. So, as I mentioned, faith topics, that's sort of the foundation for my whole life. And so I'll be sharing different aspects of what I'm learning in my faith. Marketplace ministry, how our faith affects what we do in the workplace. And a big topic also is how getting clear on our identity is what's connected to our confidence. And my slogan for this Green Light Mentality channel is sort of flows from my basketball career. If a player had the green light in basketball, that means they had the trust of the coach to be able to shoot it at the player's discretion. And the coach just lived with that decision making because they felt pretty confident in their ability to shoot the basketball. And that trust is earned over time. And so doing the right preparation to earn the coach's trust is a part of that. And it's connected to really anything you pursue. But it's really rooted in understanding your identity and not tying it to the results. And we'll go into those sort of things. I don't want to go too deep on this first one with each topic, but a big part of what I'll be covering is how our identity and where we place that, where we place our value, where we get our value is the source of our confidence. And that's why that earn your confidence is the slogan for having that green light mentality and being able to shoot your shot and approach whatever you're doing with a level of confidence. A big part of this channel will also be interviewing people who have achieved success in their field, but they're also very confident in what they're doing. And I'll be asking them about their path to becoming confident in whatever field they're in, because most people don't start out that way. It's earned over time and often starts with taking that uncomfortable action to get out of your comfort zone and push beyond what you think you might be capable of, and find your path along the way and get some confidence and grow your courage in whatever you're pursuing. I'm in the real estate business, and in a lot of capacities, I started off as a real estate agent, and so part of my content will be helping new real estate agents and what they can do to grow their business, which isn't really covered in real estate school in any capacity. You're basically just taught how to stay out of jail and not break any laws. But that doesn't teach you how to build a business and market yourself and connect with people, which are really the foundational skills of being a good agent, in addition to your competence and how you present offers and your ability to negotiate and things like that. So, helpful tips for real estate agents and what they can do to educate themselves and position themselves to grow their business and their clientele. Real estate investing will be another big topic. It's something I've gotten into heavily in the past year. I joined Pace Morby's creative finance mentorship called Sub 2, and that has really leveled up my network in that space and really opened my eyes to a whole new dynamic, whole new world of investing and different ways to acquire deals. And so I'll be sharing about creative finance and seller finance deals, subject to deals, novations, different ways to get deals done. I'll be sharing personal stories about deals that I've done with clients or myself, sort of a memorable deals section, and just sharing stories. And sometimes people can relate to those, and you might pick up a creative way to get something done along the way. I'll also be teaching on wholesaling real estate. I've learned with Jamil Damji in his program and Brent Daniels, some of the top wholesalers in the game. Justin Colby is another really good guy to learn from in that space, as well as with flipping real estate. Jerry Norton, these people that Pace is connected to, and I've just learned about them because I dive into these topics that I don't know much about, and then over time you start to sort of see how it works. And this past year I did my first wholesale deal that was a 6-figure assignment fee, and really took us to the next level with what I felt I was capable of doing in that space. We've gone on to take down $1 million restaurant and lodge in Boise on a creative finance deal. And that's a cash flowing business. And I'll be sharing that story of how we got that one done too. Never would have seen myself as a restaurant and lodge owner just 3 years into my real estate career. But because I was able to learn these skills and techniques to take deals down, that's enabled me to really position our family to a different level financially, and grow our portfolio and add a pretty solid asset along the way. I'll also be teaching on the infinite banking concept through whole life insurance policies, specifically specially designed dividend paying whole life insurance policies that are structured for a minimal death benefit and maximum cash value. And that's a whole new world. R. Nelson Nash wrote a book called Becoming Your Own Banker, and Brent Kessler is a great source on this topic, mapping out the millionaire mystery. Chris Noggle, big time guys teaching on this space of utilizing whole life insurance and the living benefits on how you can fund investments. I'll be teaching on business credit, and I've joined a couple different mentorships in this space, and what banks look for, how you can utilize LLCs to fund your ventures, and a lot of information on that I wish I would have been privy to a long time ago. You just never learn about this stuff in school, but in the traditional school system. But now with the internet and courses and people sharing their expertise, if you're searching for it, it's available out there if you're willing to search and do the work. So you can do a lot of things through business credit, especially with the banks and cards that aren't connected to your personal credit score. And I'll be teaching on that. I've gone to a lot of conferences in the past year and a half in real estate, in business, and learned from some of the top, industry leaders in these spaces, and taken notebooks and notebooks full of notes. I have binders and binders full of notes, and I want to share what I've learned at these events, these key takeaways. And so I'll be having a series of key takeaways from these events. The networking is really beyond the content, which is extremely valuable. The type of people that you meet at these events is worth it in itself. And that's where the real value is, when people start to see your face over and over at the events, and you start to build relationships with people that are looking to improve their lives and grow in their knowledge, and partner on deals. So I'll be sharing that. So new advice for real estate pros and investors. And then on the sports side, tips for athletes, basketball players. I was a college basketball player. I was a coach for 10 years, coaching at the college level and high school level. And I just got back into high school coaching this year. It's it's an area where I have a lot to give because I have a lot of experience. And I also worked as a trainer for years, a private trainer. And so I'll be sharing about how I develop athletes, what I've learned along the way, the best ways to relate to players and coach them up. Um, you learn a lot playing under coaches for different seasons, a number of seasons, and then there's so much to talk about on that, but that's going to be a topic. Um, Sports psychology will be another part. I've been fascinated with the mental side of the game. I got my master's degree in sports psychology a few years ago, and it's always been something I've been interested in. And I'm actually writing a book on that topic right now and how it connects to our normal life. And more info on that coming. I'll be teaching on communication, on parenting. I have 2 young kids and a son on the way, and you learn so much. It's really hard to just read a couple books and understand parenting. You really learn on the fly with a lot of things, and I'll be sharing what's been good for us and what hasn't been good, and how we've made adjustments along the way. And then how do you balance your work life with not just being a parent, but a spouse, or if you have a partner, significant other, in that relationship, how does that not fall to the back burner? And how do you prioritize that time? It's a daily commitment, and we have to continually find ways to be healthy in these areas if we expect these other parts of our lives to thrive. And so I'll be talking about that, and in conjunction with that, our personal health. How do you continue making strides in business and life and pursuing your goals without sacrificing your personal health? Because is that really success if you're falling by the wayside and not taking care of yourself? And I would say no. So we don't want to, what I would consider success is not coming at the expense of personal health, of important relationships in your life, especially with family and close friends. Do those fall by the wayside? So really, this channel is about what I've learned in terms of how are people that are finding success at high levels also maintaining their health and their relationships at the same time. Beyond that, just a few other areas I'll be teaching on is affiliate marketing, uh, digital marketing, promoting other people's products and earning a commission, surplus funds, tax sale overages, little niche market within the foreclosure world that not many people know about, but there's a lot of money to be made in that space. And my wife and I have a business where we're helping people recover funds that are owed to them and taking a finder's fee for that. So overages, investing in tax liens, another conference I went to last year, and it's really nothing new. It's just a lot of people just don't know about it. But it's a surefire way to get a return on your money and possibly end up with a deed in your lap if the property isn't redeemed. And so I'll be teaching on that as well. The last thing I just wrote out was business acquisition and learning how to take advantage of sites where you're able to acquire businesses, particularly from people who are retiring and have a profitable business, but they just don't have someone in place to take it over, and they might just walk away from it. But there's opportunities to acquire businesses on seller finance, especially even more so than real estate than we realize, and those oftentimes are cash flowing significantly higher than just acquiring residential properties. So that's a little bit of an overview of the sort of things I'll be talking about. I'll be talking about more than that, and I'll be having guests on as well. But just wanted to take this opportunity to give you an overview of what to expect on the channel. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll have more content coming forward. And thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the channel.